Hey, Bludgeon here, and I'm back with another preview of new DLC for Across the Obelisk. Today we're going to be looking at the new subzone in Aquarfall Marsh called the Sunken Temple. So as you can see, there's a purple portal here, a strange rift on this little bridge along this path, east path to North Pier, then to Strange Rift, and I guess that's going to take us into Sunken Temple. This is my first time looking at this. I've never gone in. I don't know what's going to happen, so let's take a look at it together. Okay, in we go into the Strange Rift, the rift in the bridge. You are walking on the wooden bridge when you hear a soft buzz. You stand on guard, waiting for enemies to appear, but instead of foes, a rift opens in the middle of the bridge. The magic emanating from this portal feels different from what you're used to, and rather than a gate to another place, it seems like a portal to another time. Upon closer inspection, you can see a temple on the other side of the rift in a very familiar setting. Would you like to cross the rift? Enter! It's a new place to explore! Let's go! As the great adventurers you are, you decide to jump into the rift in case it closes. Before you realize it, you're on the other side, and although you feel a little dizzy, you recognize this place. You are in Aquarfall, there's no doubt about it, but it's not a matter of where, but when. You don't have much time to think about it before you lose consciousness. The Sunken Temple! More than 100 years ago, Aquarfall Temple served as the seat of power for the Great Bird Cult, which elevated the Aquarfall humans above all the cold-blooded races of the swamp. That's weird. Under the Great Bird's influence, these cold-blooded races were enslaved for generations. The Great Bird Cult brought prosperity to Aquarfall's humans, but at the cost of countless sacrifices among the Lizardmen, Naga, and Crocomen. However, the Great Bird's insatiable thirst for blood eventually became unbearable for the cold-blooded races. As the demand for slaves to fuel its rituals grew, rebellion against their merciless masters and tyrannical winged deity became essential to their survival. As whispers of freedom grew louder, the cult of the Great Bird grew more ruthless. Yet, the turning point came through the effort and sacrifice of a humble, unsung priestess. Let's go! Okay, here we are, the Sunken Temple. I love the way this looks. Really cool art, and let's just see. It's like, I don't know, let's see what we got here. First, main plaza. Let's just go. Rude awakening. Crossing the portal was a painful experience, and at some point, you lost consciousness. After a while, you finally open your eyes, though a lingering sense of dizziness remains. A Naga rushes toward you and begins to speak. My name is Shinanke, and I am part of a group fighting against the acolytes of the Great Bird. They use reptilian races as sacrifices for their twisted god. The hot-blooded races of Aquarfall have gone mad. Please, help me free the prisoners in the temple. The Great Bird? What are you talking about? A friendly Naga? I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so Tula says, I know the plan, we will help. All right, let's do that. The Naga stares at Tula for a moment, and she nods at him. Shinanke realizes who he is speaking to and leaves to prepare for the prisoner's arrival. Once the Naga is gone, Tula turns to you. He's waiting for a signal from inside the temple, but I don't know if that signal will ever come now. Will the Great Bird fall if I don't embrace the spider spirit's poisonous fate? The cold-blooded people are suffering, and we have the tools to end this madness, to give them hope. Whatever happens today, we must bring an end to the Great Bird's tyranny. Okay. All right, 4 options here. Zealoth's Path, Main Road, Marketplace, or Quarry. Huh, okay, what's down here? Workers Plaza, the Rites Altar, Auxiliary Road, Checkpoint, the Spirit Altar. Okay, so there's different altars. Golden Altar, Carved Stairs. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm curious about this marketplace. Let's check it out. The Slaves Market. Oh no. You arrive at the market, but instead of merchants, you find only guards and their prisoners. The leader of the guards informs you that they have just suppressed a slave revolt here and that you may continue your pilgrimage to the altars, although the merchants won't be returning anytime soon. Among the chained people are Crocomen, Nagas, and Lizardmen. These must be some of the prisoners the Naga mentioned when you arrived through the portal. You notice that some of them are discreetly hiding the fact that they are free from their chains, seemingly preparing for an escape. Will you continue your journey or help them? Okay, options. We better continue our journey. Talk. We should inform the guards that the prisoners appear to be plotting something. Let's help these prisoners escape. 44% chance. I will dispatch them for free. Who exactly is Thul's trying to dispatch? The guards or the prisoners? Huh. I feel like I'm going to blow the plan if I help these prisoners escape. But, let's try it. 6 or higher. Less than a 50-50. Let's see if we can pull it off. Fail. You push the captain, trying to create an opportunity for the prisoners to escape, but you are unable to take him down. The other guards join him, and when the prisoners no longer have guards watching over them, they begin to flee. Before escaping, one of the prisoners tells you to use the catchphrase, "Today the bird will be hungry," if you meet their friends in the depths of the temple. The guards hesitate between chasing the prisoners or arresting you, but you place yourselves between the prisoners' escape route and them, resulting in a fight with the captains and his guards. All right, let's get these guys. Whoa! I love it! I love it! Oh, I love it so much. All right, well, this is a pretty nice start here. I'm actually not sure I want to slow them because I kind of want Tula to go after them so she can heal whatever they get up to. So maybe I'll skip the Piercing Howl for now. And I think I'll just entrench. And I'll repair some armor. And I think I'll just hang on to my energy here. Okay. Ooh, nice lethal shot on somebody. Or I guess ambush would be the play. Let's get... Okay, it avoids block, but this guy has an evasion. Let's just get this guy in the back. Okay, Spiderling can eat up an evasion. Poison Dart, let's get the back guy. Subterfuge, then Killer Instinct. Okay, lots of debuffs all over the place here. Where's all this chill coming from? Are they chilling themselves? Everybody's just getting chilled. All right. Let's see here. Well, definitely want a Spark of Life. Let's do the Spiderling first. Okay, so Spark of Life and Prayer of Healing is probably the play. This actually only heals Thul's. It does bless him, but I might as well just do this in that case. All right, let's, you know what? I don't think I'm even going to do that. I'm just going to heal Thul's just to give him the bless. And then I'll hang on to the rest of my energy here. Okay. Get some regens spreading around. Probably... Yeah, Holy Ripple seems pretty good here. Holy Ripple into Holy Blast, maybe? Ripple! Get rippled! You know what? I kind of wish I'd done the Holy Smite first, actually, because I think this is not actually that great at the moment. So let's do that. Palisade, that's my move. Well, Stockade, I guess, is my move. Same thing. All right, let's enrage. I can't resist doing that to them at this point. Stockade. Spiderling. Good old Spiderlings. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. I guess I'll Wolfguard Magnus. Well, maybe I didn't need to do that. So the bleeds and poisons are doing something, but hopefully we can heal those up and or dispel them. All right, let's... maybe we'll get some more stuff stacking on this guy. They've got thorns, but that's all right. I'm kind of spreading around the poison. That's just what I feel like doing. Oh, Mass Dispel. Incredible. Thank you very much. I mean, the Violence is like, I kept it in her deck just because it's thematic, you know what I mean? The Deja Vu I don't really care too much about. So let's lance somebody just because. Let's get that mosquito. Okay, take you, fix you up, blast that guy, and we're good. I just love the art here. The aesthetic is like great. These colors, this like emerald green with this cool like deep red and purple, it's really nice. Speaking of aesthetics, there are new skins and new cardback that come with this expansion, which I'll show you later. Not enough for the entrench. Okay. I mean, I do want to get the vulnerables stacking. I don't necessarily want to slow them down, though. So I'm actually going to skip that and just save the energy. All right, we've got some skulls appearing. Goodbye to that guy. Looks like everybody's full health except for Magnus. Okay, here's a Sacred Weaver. Fine. I mean, this is good for the regens. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about anything here. Maybe I just crank... Let's just crank Reginald here with some divine power. ancestors, heal all my allies. All right. These guys really have been getting wrecked by the poisons and the bleeds. The poisons in particular have been crazy here. I think that probably will do it. Let's do this to get rid of the invasion. The evasion, rather. So we can Holy Nova and Holy Storm. That seems pretty good. Goodbye. All right. First battle in the Sunken Temple taken care of. No. I think this Blade Dance is pretty good. I'll actually take that. Curative Therapy. No. Another Holy Nova? Yes, for sure. For sure. Okay. Auxiliary Road or Workers Plaza. So this gets me to the Spirit Altar. This gets me to the Rites Altar. I think I like the looks of this Rites Altar. So let's just go down to the Workers Plaza, see what's going on here. Okay, Obelisk Corruption. All monsters gain damage +2, resistance +10%. When a hero plays a spell, suffers dark, and I'm going to pass on this. I think I could probably do it, but I don't want to accidentally like die at the second battle in here when I'm trying to show off or explore and show you what's going on here in the Sunken Temple. So I'm going to play it, a little bit more conservatively than I normally would as a result. All right, I want a stockade to get those thorns up. And yeah, I think barricade. And then we'll do a little intercept. Like, based on how the last fight went, I think I probably could have handled it, but like I said, I'm just going to play it a little bit safe. Okay. Everybody has the evasion. I could get rid of an evasion with the poison dart, but that kind of wastes my stealth. So let's do that to start with. Let's get rid of an evasion back here with a poison dart. We'll get, well, I guess, actually, that's not even that much damage, so. Thules is dishing out so much poison here. Blood Rain hits everybody. It's hilarious. All right. The heal is somewhat wasted. Only 2 people can actually be healed, but we'll still do it. We'll get a little bit of bless around, and regeneration is always nice. Now, let's get rid of those debuffs. Let's give a Temple Lurker to Reginald. I might even hold off on using that. I'm not sure. Okay, Spiderling. Divine Retribution. Holy Storm. Flash. I guess let's hit that guy. I'll just do it. Okay, Enrage. Spiderling. Oh yeah. Definitely Stockade. I mean, I'll do this just to get the vulnerable out there. I don't actually want to slow them behind Tula, but what are you going to do? Maybe I'm going to hang on to energy for a potential entrench a little bit later, but I might as well stack more vulnerables out there. Okay. This uproot is kind of nice to get rid of some thorns. Let's lethal shot that guy. That seems fun. I mean, that's pretty decent. You know what I mean? Gets rid of a whole bunch of debuffs. But let's do this first. Good old spiderlings. Yeah, we'll just do it. I'm going to save energy there. None of these are super exciting. Fine. Yeah, I think we can safely ripple these guys. Ripple them up. Wow, okay, that was a pretty good hit. I'm gonna Wolfguard Tula just because, like, she's the key to this whole operation. I mean, Reginald is maybe more the key at this point, but thematically, she's the key. You know what I mean? I'm gonna skip that one. Thules, I mean, Thules is doing probably most of the damage through the poisons. But his poisons are kind of already there, so even if he were to die now, he would still have a nice legacy. Ambush. Oh, that's gonna really hurt somebody. This guy's dead anyway. Let's just smash that guy. This guy could use a bit more poison, I feel. Oh, I love Thorns kills, man. It's my favorite thing in the world. Bye. Okay. I think this should be good enough. Thank you. No. No. This is maybe interesting. For Reginald, this stuff is no. Discover 3 healing spell, place 1 into your hand, cost reduced by 1. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'll do it just for fun. Okay, the Rites Altar. Let's see what's going on here. The Rites Altar. This altar is crowded, but among all the pilgrims, a group of warriors catches your attention as they use a sacred candle to ritually burn their bodies, seeking the blessing of the great bird's strength. The altar features a golden statue of the great bird, surrounded by numerous offerings and gifts from the pilgrims. A young snake nestled among the gifts watches everyone in the chamber with curious eyes, though by its expression, you'd guess it's bored. The guards observe the rites with interest. Will you do something in this place? Leave, there's nothing of interest. Combat, let's destroy this place. Steal, there's a lot of gold and shards there. Let's try to steal some. I'm sure I can resist more than those warriors. I will challenge them. Let's try this. Magna's gonna burn himself with candles? Success! Impressed by your confidence, the warriors accept your challenge. Placing your hand over the fire, you withstand the heat longer than they expected. Admitting their inability to surpass your feat, the warriors declare you the winner and even reward you with gold as a sign of respect. As they treat your wound, you share stories of vanquishing powerful foes. Meanwhile, the young snake, captivated by your strength, decides to follow you. With you around, boredom won't be an issue. What is this young snake? This curious young snake is following you, but only because it wants to. Okay, I love it. Great Lift. The Great Lift. A group of guards stands before the Great Lift, an impressive mechanism used to transport people and materials to the temple's depths. It's natural for such an important place to be heavily guarded, and you don't expect the guards to allow you to use the lift without a good reason. However, if you're careful enough, you might be able to sneak onto the lift. To reach deeper into the temple, you must use it. How will you deal with the guards? Okay, run. We don't have time to talk, just run in. Persuade, try to convince them. Stealth, try sneaking onto the lift. Okay, let's try to convince them. More than 6. Come on, big money. Oh, God. Critical fail? Okay, just fail. You approach the guards with your hands away from your weapons, clearly showing your friendly intentions. The guards relax slightly and listen to what you have to say. You explain that you wish to show respect to the great bird. They respond that the only way you will be allowed to use the lift is by becoming a sacrifice for the great bird. Unwilling to agree, you push the guards aside and activate the lift before they can stop you. Although they throw poison javelins and blow darts, you escape mostly unharmed. Okay. Okay, wow, there's a whole other level here. This place is cool. Okay, opulent room or hidden shrine. Ooh, I mean, this is like a spidery thing. I feel like I have to go there. I like the opulent room though. Huh. The cross, thunder altar, slave slums, blood altar. Hatchery. Okay, I have to go to the spider one. Hidden shrine. The spider grotto. You find a small grotto with a shrine adorned with spider motifs. It looks unattended, and you wonder why it would be here, as it has nothing to do with the great bird. As if reading your mind, Tula speaks. This is strange. I remember being here some days ago. I was about to do something that, at the time, I thought was our only salvation, but a group of adventurers stopped me. It feels strange to be back here. This was my special place. An old shrine dedicated to some ancient spider spirit that I discovered while working as a priestess in the Great Bird's temple. This was a place where I could meditate and escape the Great Bird's influence. I learned a lot here. Huh, okay, so we're getting some backstory for Tula here. Do you want to spend more time here? Actually, we're in a hurry, we shall continue. What else do you know of this shrine? I would like to meditate in the shrine for a moment. I'm intrigued by the nature of the spider spirit's skills. Could you teach me one, Tula? Could you show me some tricks to protect my kind? Okay, these are interesting options. I mean, I want to know more, but I feel like I want to take one of these. I'm intrigued by the nature of the spider spirit's skills. Could you show me some tricks to protect my kind? I'd like to meditate. I mean, wow. Oh, wait. This is showing me what's going to happen? Spider hatchling, adult spider. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to take the Tula one. I'd like to meditate. Tula says, the spider spirit greatly expanded my knowledge, and I will forever be grateful for that. I know that even though I didn't sacrifice myself as she wanted, the spider spirit is happy to see that one of her daughters found the strength to rise against the great bird. After all, I am putting all that she taught me to the service of the Aquarfall people, just as the spider spirit herself did in the past. Tula performs her ritual to tend to the shrine, and while she is meditating near it, a spark of energy passes from the shrine to the priestess. Does this mean that the spider spirit agrees with Tula? You don't have time to ponder it, as you must continue your journey, but Tula feels her skills have improved. Before you depart, Tula shares some items from the temple. Okay. What do we got here? What do we have here? Health potion, round shield, ritual dagger. What is this? Holy damage +2, heal done +1. One time per turn when you play a holy spell, the lowest HP hero recovers 5% HP. Okay, well, I mean, Reginald definitely wants this ritual dagger. That's sweet. I'm going to keep the Ilmer's branch on Tula, and I'll just trade. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, cool. Shoulder plate. I mean, I like the thorns, but I kind of like the extra card draw there from the Noble Shield. The rest of this stuff, I think we'll just skip. But Tula feels her skills have improved. I wonder what that means. Has something happened here? I don't know. Was it just like a bit of XP? Everyone has the same XP. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was. All right, Altar's Access. Another Obelisk Corruption. +2 damage. Cold. Prescription is nice. I mean, I've been wrecking these guys, but these are kind of new. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's take a little bit of a challenge here. We'll see if I end up regretting it. Oh, fuck. Almost. Okay. Oh boy, am I gonna regret this? Okay, thank you for the barricade. Jesus. And the stockade. Okay, that's good. Captain's Howl is good. What the hell, man? All right, well, we got a dramatic start. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hit that guy. Do I want to blur now to increase the damage on that? Nah. Okay, I don't like that guy at all. He was the one who just lasered me, right? Let's get some poison onto him and blur for some evasions. Okay, Tula, let's get some Prayer of Healing. No? Okay. Okay. Well, definitely gonna Ray of Hope here and here. And I guess we'll do... What do they get? Okay, so that one could go to Thul's for some extra poison. I think I do want the extra Sanctify, though, just to, like, help me heal a little bit. So I will give that to Reginald. Give him the Temple Lurker. And I'm going to save my energy here. Okay. Well, I want a Holy Storm, I think. I love that Ritual Dagger. I don't think I'm going to use this flash. I want to save my energy, I think. But I'll use this one, and I'll hit that back guy just because it's the most damage on him. Blood rain onto everybody. Okay, what is this? Okay, Zealous Prayer. Zeal is one of those buffs I still haven't quite figured out because it just does so much. Big resistances. And boosted healing from Sanctifies. Okay. Alright, I'm hurting here. Tula should have some good heals coming up. This is good. Okay. I think I better use the, I want to get the Thorns on from the Stockade, but I think I need the extra defense from that. Is it worth doing this? I'm not super sure it's worth the energy, but I'm going to do it. Look at all of the cold stacking up on me, man. That's from this. Okay. Thules, what do you got here, buddy? I guess Sawtooth Knife. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put some more... Wait, what is this? When you block... Okay, let's get it onto her. Get the thorns off her. Spiderling this guy. Okay, this is not bad. Poison dart her as well. I think I'm going to hang on to that one, actually, since I already have one evasion on. Ow! Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I should have taken that block off in one shot. All right. Man, Magnus is getting kind of wrecked here. Okay, let's see. Let's see who I can bounce this on. Please hit Magnus. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Chain lightning. Okay. I kind of want to take all of that chill off of Magnus so that he can act a little bit sooner. But I don't like all these sanctifies either. But that's what I'm going to do. So he can get the block up before these guys go. Okay, Dispel. I think I want to Dispel. Let's see. I mean, maybe Thules. He's got the most chill on him. Yeah, let's do that. He can get his poisons on before they act. And we'll flash. There. Okay, let's blade dance them. And okay, she's already kind of hurting. Maybe I'll feed stuff into this guy while he doesn't have any block on. Let's just load him up with poison. Thank you for the barricade. And Wolfguard. I wonder if that should actually just go on Magnus. He was the one taking so much hurt. But no, we're going to give it to Tula because I've got the defend there and we'll put the intercept there. Sacred Beam, man. The regens are definitely doing a lot of good work here. Get rid of some burn. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, that's, oh boy. Yeah, I don't have the energy for any of this stuff, but wow. I think I'm never going to have the energy for that. Honestly, the Healing Rain might be the best, but I'll take the Sacred Ceremony there. Okay, Dispel. Let's get rid of all of these Sanctifies over here, I think. And the Chills. And I could save the energy. I think I'll just save it. Ouch. Okay, goodbye to you. Okay. More regens, and then I think Holy Nova plus Holy Blast is probably... I mean, I'd like to get that, but... maybe it's still worth doing that instead. I mean, this is like decent damage, but it's not that great. Let's do that. Okay, so I think I'm going to be okay here. There's like a couple of moments of, you know, anxiety. And it's not over yet, but unless something crazy happens, I think we'll be all right. Let's ambush this guy. Crunk. He didn't actually die yet. Oh, consecrated. Okay. Thank you. Creepy noise. Let's just get rid of all the debuffs. Throw a heal over to Magnus. Reginald. Oh, can you ripple these guys? Will that do it? Might do it. All right, well, we got one of them. And ghouls, get him. Get him. All right. Woo. We did it. No, no. That's cool, but it's not what she's up to. I don't think I really want to give her another one of those. Nah, skip that. Nope. All right, so Tula got that. Ooh, level up time. Here we go. Magnus, defense mastery. Thul's. I think it's in Venom. Let me see though. Does he have a lot of melee attacks? Small weapon, ranged attack. Some melee attack, small weapon. Okay, no. So, yeah, let's go in Venom. Tula. Okay, here we go. Temple Lurkers, Sanctify +1. Replace the Spiderling cards of Broodmother for Temple Lurker cards. Upon picking up, if you have the Cocoon or Leanti pet, replace it with the Temple Lurker pet. All right, so that's probably what I'm going to do. The other one is Insane +1 and Poison +1. Replace them with Mental Scavengers. Yeah, let's go Temple Lurkers. We'll see what those are. Reginald. Chastise. When you play Holy Spell, add a randomly upgraded Holy Smite with cost 0 and Vanish. Yes, please. Okay, that's going to be very good. So, here's her new pet. Every turn, cast card Temple Lurker. Front monster, deal holy damage, heal yourself, apply Sanctify and Poison. Okay. All right, better than the creepy noise, I guess. Okay, now, Sacred Altar or Blood Altar, then the Hatchery. Let's go Sacred, since I am playing like kind of a holy team. The Sacred Flame Altar. This is the altar where the sacred flame aspect of the Great Bird is revered. It is here that the natives of Aquarfall celebrate the purifying properties of fire, and how through it, the Great Bird protects its followers while punishing their enemies. In the center, there's a glowing statue of the Great Bird, placed within an ever-burning bowl and surrounded by a lot of ashes. Engraved on the altar is a message stating that those who show their devotion to the Great Bird shall not fear the flames. You wonder if the ashes belong to non-true believers. The altar is guarded, and in order to continue, you must show your respect to the Great Bird's sacred flame aspect. Okay, let's destroy this place. If we all put our hands in that statue, it should work. Don't grab the statue, just touch it with the tip of your fingers. I will show you what true devotion looks like, says all of these three. Okay, let's go with Tula, since she should know what's going on here. Don't grab the statue. Tula reminds you to follow her instructions, assuring you that she will enhance your display to make it convincing enough for the Great Bird to accept you all. When you touch the statue, even for just a moment, its intense heat sears your hand. After you withdraw from the flames, Tula elevates your act with a speech praising the Great Bird and the people of Aquarfall. You sense that the Great Bird is tolerant of your actions, and the guards permit you to continue your pilgrimage. Okay. The Hatchery. What's going on here? The Sacred Hatchery. In a wet and dark chamber, there is a stone statue of the Great Bird holding a bowl with some blood from which dark energies emanate, spreading throughout the room. It would be just another statue of the Great Bird, but this time it seems to serve a darker purpose. Hundreds of eggs of different sizes and species are scattered around the room, and they seem to be absorbing the dark energy. There is no doubt the Great Bird's acolytes are corrupting these eggs for some dark purpose. Are you going to do anything about it? Just being close to that stench magic is dangerous. We should leave. Let's add more blood to fuel this evil magic. It's kind of interesting. We should eliminate the source of that magic. Let's demolish the statue. We should destroy the eggs. They're tainted beyond salvation. There are eggs of my kind among them. We must protect them. Ooh. I kind of think Thules would want to do that. But it's like, yeah, I've got a higher chance of success with eliminate the source. Let's try that. Come on, big money. Big money, yes. Yes, yes. As you were unsure how the statue will react to the use of magic, you decide to demolish it the old-fashioned way, by bringing it down. The statue is unable to resist the combined strength of the group, and it eventually falls and breaks with a thunderous noise. The magic that emanates from the statue slowly dissipates, and it seems the eggs are no longer under its influence. At least the remaining pieces of the statue are still imbued with magic and could be used as magic shards, so you store a few before resuming your journey, all right? Now, Arena. Oh, what's going on here? The Great Bird Sacred Flame Arena. In the middle of a vast arena stands an altar with an ever-burning flame, surrounded by treasures. You can feel the heat from a distance. Such is the power of the Great Bird. As you approach the altar, the flame intensifies, and you all feel as though its heat scorches part of your soul, momentarily stunning you. That's a big deal. When you recover, there it is, the Great Bird in all its glory. It stares at you, its gaze piercing your souls, judging you. There is nowhere to run or hide. Your only option is to move toward the Great Bird, perched on its altar, waiting for you. Now, it is time to face the judgment of the Great Bird. All right, don't give it time to prepare. Attack now. Rest a little. Don't need to do that. Ambush. Let's just go for it. The Great Bird appears to tolerate your presence, but everyone knows that's merely a facade. You're not willing to give it time to prepare any of its tricks, so you charge as fast as you can. It's clear that the Great Bird didn't anticipate this outcome, and you close the gap to its position without hindrance. By the time the battle begins, the ominous creature is already at a disadvantage. Okay? Boss fight. Whoa! Look at this thing. What a crazy creature this is. Okay. These level ups are really going to help here. Okay, stockade. And another stockade? Yeah. Let's do that. What is this bird going to do to me? Maybe we'll start with a lethal shot. And might as well Sawtooth Knife, get those bleeds stacking up so that Magnus's blood pet can be amplifying them. Predator. Tornado. Sacred Claw. Sacred Feathers. Okay. Let's see what we find here. Okay, definitely want this Spark of Life. And we'll just go with that. Oh, I can choose who this one goes on? Okay, awesome. Let's put it on Magnus. That is fantastic. And I feel like I should just save her energy, but I can't resist Vile Lancing. Tula wants to get in on this. Okay, we'll leave the other ones. Marks or bleeds and sanctifies. Let's get rid of the bleeds and sanctifies. I don't like sanctifies. Healing Rain for everybody. Divine Retribution. I mean, this is not super exciting, but I'll do it just to trigger my trait so I get this free Holy Smite. That's pretty good. Okay, so far, you know, nothing too serious happening with this bird, but we've only just begun. Okay, a little bit light on the defenses this time. Put some vulnerables out there. Okay, thank you. That's what I needed. I'll hang on to that one for now. Okay. Right, so everyone has these temple lurkers now. Sanctify and poison. I like that. I think I'm going to skip the Blade Dance just because it's kind of costly for what it's doing. Although, I mean, the more poison, the better. And yeah, let me just do it. I wonder if there's going to be any like extra guys summoned here. Feather Barrage. Okay, what is this? Tolerance. All resistances plus 12%. Damage by others gain... Oh, wow. Gain 3, buffer, and 2... Okay. Well. Evasions, right. All right, I think I'm just going to crank the Bless over here and the Powerful. This is annoying, but what are you going to do? Use it up with that one. Smash him with this one. Oh, man. I mean, I have to just eat through this, so... There we go. Burned a lot of energy on that. Okay, the barricade is good. That guy can eat evasion, which is great. I'm going to put the Wolf Guard on Tula, again, just for thematic reasons more than anything. I'm just going to hang on to the energy. Oh! Poisons are doing a lot of work here. All right. These can eat up the evasions. That's fine. It's not even really super worth doing that, I feel. I'll just do this. Get the regenerations out there. All right, Reginald. Smash him, man. Get him. What a guy. This bird is getting absolutely wrecked. Meh, I'm just going to hang on to my energy. I don't even care about that. Throw it all in. Okay, so unless he does something, he is toasted. Or it, or whatever. Oh. I mean, I guess I can still do it. Let's go, Great Bird. I don't know, you don't seem so great to me. Ow. There we go. Okay, Great Bird taken care of. No. That's probably worth taking because the poisons are stacked. So I am going to take the neurotoxin. No. That's cool. That's kind of cool, but opening hand, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, it's all kind of expensive. I'm going to pass on that. The Extinguished Flame. The great bird is defeated and vanishes in a pillar of sacred flames that momentarily mesmerizes you with its glorious power. Even at this depth, you can hear the turmoil caused by its sudden disappearance in the upper levels of the temple. It's clear that nothing here will be the same after today. The great bird's cult will collapse without its powerful benefactor, and someone else will take their place. The young snake that accompanied you has made herself comfortable on the remains of the great bird's altar. It seems she has found a new home. The treasure of the great bird is waiting for you. Loot, Aquarfall will be a better place from now on. Okay. There was no good in the great bird. Aquarfall will be a better place without it. You take a moment to rest while dividing the treasure. To the victor, go the spoils. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so there's some new items. A red steel cloak, cool. Feather earrings. Okay, cool, a regen ring. I like that. That's definitely going to go to Tula, unless there's something else that she wants here. What's this yellow feather? Max HP +7, regen charges +1. First turn, shuffle 2 healing rain into your deck. Huh. That's pretty cool, but I don't want to lose that golden bell. But I like that. So, yeah, she's going to get the feather earrings. Cool item. Mask of Tolerance. All resistances +12%. Damaged by others gain 2 buffer and 2 evasion. Thrice per combat. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, he'll take that. Okay, and out we go from the Strange Rift. The Farewell. After the defeat of the Great Bird, a portal similar to the one that brought you here appears nearby, and you all feel compelled to cross it. The conflict within Tula is evident, as she hesitates over whether to cross the rift with you or not. It is a decision she must make on her own. Just as you are about to reach the breach, Tula rushes through it before you do. It seems she has decided to help you in your world as you helped her in hers. That is how your adventure in the past ends. Okay, so continue. We're finally back to the present Aquarfall with Tula. So this is how it started. So is this the Aquarfall from your time? Let's see what happens. Now let's do this one. You tell Tula that in your timeline, after the defeat of the Great Bird, the Naga tried to enslave the other races, and it was only through the cooperation of the Lizardmen and Crocomen that they were stopped. Tula is shocked by this information. So even my sacrifice wouldn't have been enough to prevent that fate? The leaders of the revolt against the Great Bird were Naga. I feel betrayed. Why is it so hard to help those in need? Did we save my world from that destiny? I guess I'll never know. At least let me help you make yours a better place. So this kind of seems like it would have been the quest line to unlock Tula if they still did that, but they don't really do that with new characters anymore. They just let you play them immediately upon buying the DLC, which I can understand. I like the unlocking stuff. It's a cool thing. On the other hand, you know, it's a little bit frustrating to like buy the DLC and then not be able to play the character for potentially quite a while. But there we go. Okay, and it brings you out here. So that's just straight towards the end. Okay, well, there you go. That's the look at the Sunken Temple. I hope that was interesting to you. I think it's a pretty cool little zone. You know, it would definitely go by a lot quicker if you weren't spending the time to read all those dialogues. It's a lot of just kind of like reading events and maybe like 3 or 4 combats, something like that. But there were all kinds of different paths I didn't take. So I'm not sure what would have happened if I had gone the other way, which is interesting. All right, let's take a look at the new Skins and Cardback in this expansion. Heiner, oh yes. Look at that thing. That is awesome. Okay. Oh, Gruckly. Check this out. Holy frig. Thules. Oh yeah. Very cool new Thules skin. I think the Wolf Wars one is my favorite for him, but that one is also sweet. Gustav. Yes. Okay, what? All right. I can dig it. Zek, yes. Oh, okay. That one is sweet. Reginald, yes. Whoa. Okay, that's a different style for Reginald for sure. Cool, like winged cape there. Malika, yes. Whoa. That's like, I don't know. It's like fashion show Malika. All right. It's all right. Tula, I mean, she has her 3 skins here. It's kind of weird she doesn't have like a Sunken Temple one, but all right. Okay, and the card back, where is it? Here it is. So it's a pretty cool card back as well. I gotta say, I really like the Sunken Temple theme. All right, well, that does it for this preview of the Tula and Sunken Temple DLC. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that was interesting for you. It was fun for me. Mostly what I do on this channel is Dune Imperium, as well as some other digital board games with a little bit of Across the Obelisk. So if you're into Dune Imperium, definitely subscribe to the channel. You can find how to play videos, strategy videos, and a lot of gameplay stuff. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/bludgeon, and you can join my Discord by clicking the link in the description below. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.